And now, inside CPS.
Welcome to Inside CPS. I'm Jessica Perez. Today we come to you from Inter-American Magnet School, a national model for dual language education. Whether it's in science, history, or math class, students here are learning to both read and write in Spanish and English. In today's teacher feature, we'll introduce you to Alina Perez, a kindergarten teacher here at Inter-American Magnet School who also happens to be my very first teacher. We'll also get a chance to meet some very talented young musicians, as well as see what CPS is doing to help celebrate National Nutrition Month. But first, let's start out with an exciting announcement from CPS CEO Barbara Byrd-Bennett.
I'm Barbara Byrd-Bennett, CEO of the Chicago Public Schools. In 2013, we introduced what I believe to be the strongest, finest African-American studies curriculum offered anywhere. Now, to deepen the cultural understanding of our students, we are proud to unveil the interdisciplinary Latino and Latin American studies curriculum. Rich in the history, literature, and art of Central and South America, this curriculum challenges our students to explore how culture and identity help to shape who we are. Like the African American curriculum, it is driven by universal themes of culture, dignity, and identity that go to the very heart of our collective human experience. I hope that all of our teachers, whether in English, art, math, will take the advantage of this outstanding resource, because every child, irrespective of their race or culture or religion, benefits from the learning these universal lessons of resiliency, dignity, and justice offer. I thank those who helped craft this curriculum, including the Chicago Teachers Union, our partners from the Chicago's cultural and education sector, and my own Latino Advisory Council. Lessons like this is how we educate the whole child and how we shape a generation that has been schooled not only in academics, but in the rich history and culture reflected in our communities, in our city, and in our world.
Es una pregunta.
Muy bien, excelente. ¿Estamos listos? Meet my mom, Alina Perez, who's been a kindergarten teacher at CPS for 20 years. And so does she. Her journey to the classroom began in Cuba, where she grew up on her family's coffee plantation. But that all changed when the communist regime took over, and at 12 years old, my mom and her family left their home in Cuba with nothing more than a suitcase. When my mom and her family arrived in Chicago, she enrolled at Senn High School. Having been an honor student in Cuba, she found herself faced with unexpected academic challenges. And succeed she did. My mom went on to earn her master's degree, and her adventures in the classroom have even been featured in a children's book, Learning is Fun with Mrs. Perez.
Miss Perez is nice. She helps me, and she is nice to the other kids.
Ms. Perez not only bring what is the culture of Inter-American for many years, not only bring the practice and the knowledge of how to really engage those children, but she brings a lot of experience. She brings a lot of love for what we do. She looks for those small details with kids that they feel comfortable every single day.
I know Miss Perez since 1972. We went to high school together, and there's only one word to describe Miss Perez. She's a fabulous teacher.
She's the greatest teacher.
Thank you. Up next, we'll meet Leslie Fowler, Executive Director of Nutrition Support Services, and she'll share with us what CPS is doing to help get students excited about making those healthy choices. Can you tell us a little bit about how Nutrition Support Services in your office help support the education of CPS students in the classroom?
We operate under Pillar 5, which is operational excellence. But what we recognize is that food in and of itself is support for students. So we really look at it as a part of our social, emotional learning, removing those barriers for our students. We know that when a student is hungry, they can't concentrate, they can't focus, sometimes they feel ill. And what we want to make sure is that we provide a healthy, nutritious, appealing meal on a daily basis that allows for our students to be ready for the classroom.
One of the things that we decided that we wanted to look for ways to have our students become more healthy to help them academically. So we joined the Fresh Fruits and Vegetable program. Every Tuesday and Thursdays our kids get something new in the fresh and fruit vegetables to try. It's been absolutely fabulous because then the kids are trying something that they've never tried, but they also are learning something about those different fruits and vegetables.
It's important to eat fruits so you can stay healthy and reach home.
Working with Leslie Fowler and her department, they have been very great in helping us with the fresh fruits and vegetables. They've been great with helping us with just different ideas and challenges and supports. There are times that people come out and they just talk to the kids about their eating. How do you eat? How does it make you feel? Let's talk about fuel. And we've had classes on it, and a lot of that is due to their support.
Can you tell us a little bit about what CPS in the district is doing to increase our local procurement?
In the past, we've had programs where some of our schools that don't have kitchen have received frozen meals. We heat and serve those meals on site, and they haven't been the best quality. And so it was a real focus for us to want to bring fresh food daily to our students. And so this year we were able to partner with a new vendor right here in the city of Chicago. They are literally preparing the meals for us daily and delivering them directly to schools, which then we heat and serve.
We're commemorating two very special occasions. We have Illinois School Breakfast Week, which is this week, as well as March being National Nutrition Month. Can you speak a little bit about the importance of both of those?
I'll go back to the old standard. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. We know that when our students have access to breakfast in the classroom, about 70% of the students participate. When we don't have breakfast in the classroom, we find that only about 20% of our students have a fresh or healthy breakfast on a daily basis. This is National School Nutrition Month, and so an activity like we had today, we had a Chicago Bulls player at Phoenix Military Academy talking about the importance of nutrition, how it plays into his success. So when we tap into what we know are some of our students' heroes and they're sharing the same message, it encourages them to make the healthier choices, and hopefully it encourages them to push parents at home to do a little better as well.
It's important to eat healthy because you can grow strong.
Fruits and veggies are good.
Up next, we'll take a look at a unique music program that gets little kids rockin'.
Little Kids Rock is a national non-for-profit arts organization. It's different from the other arts partners within Chicago, is where the teaching artist is actually a teacher within the school already. In Chicago, there's 120 Little Kids Rock schools.
I think music is important because it helps kids kind of express their feelings and it, like I said, it can kind of help them in math, and also it's just really fun.
So nice! So nice! I got you!
We are in our third year of building the music program with the Little Kid Rock. It's an amazing opportunity that we are giving to our students. And I truly believe that through fine art, especially through music, students can develop skills that can be used in a real life setting.
The most important thing that we have to do, we have to listen to like what everybody's doing. Like the piano has to listen to drums and bass has to listen to the vocals.
So Big Kids Rock is a fundraiser to be held at the Hard Rock Cafe. There are going to be a panel of judges, including one of my students and myself. And so we're going to see, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're here with Little Kids Rock at the event at Hard Rock Cafe. This is going to be a great night. 3 bands are going to play. There's going to be a student band. And it wasn't going to be possible without Little Kids Rock Foundation, the Chicago Council, our corporate sponsors, and of course my principal, Mr. Segovia. He's been super supportive.
We call our program Modern Band. So in a traditional music program, you might have marching band or jazz band or orchestra, all of which are wonderful. And we bring modern band to add to the mix of options that kids have.
Programs like Little Kids Rock is important for the kids to actually learn instruments, because it's a gift, you know, to touch an instrument and learn how to play it.
Actually, before my rock band class, I never played the drums. I actually started off in guitar and I worked my way into drums, which was an accident, kind of. I've been on stage numerous times. I really can't count anymore. It's been fun though.
It's not to have them become professional musicians at the end, it's just to make them lifelong music makers.
I definitely encourage other students to join the rock band program, even if they don't know how to play guitar or if they can't do that stuff. It's definitely a learning experience and it's fun for all of them.
Little Kids Rock!
And now here's the latest in CPS news. For the 14th consecutive year, staff and students from many CPS schools braved icy Lake Michigan waters as part of the Polar Plunge, which raises money for Special Olympics Chicago. The staff at Northside Learning Center had extra reason to participate. With over 150 student athletes, these teachers and coaches support the largest Special Olympics program in CPS. Turning to science, Earl Elementary recently hosted a community STEM night where students and parents tried their hands at real-world STEM challenges. Mollison Elementary students exchanged artwork with their peers in Spain and India, and then held a video conference to discuss their projects and learn about each other's cultures. Preschool families, remember that applications are being accepted right now for the 2015-2016 school year. Visit www.cps.edu/ready-to-learn to apply. And that's a wrap for this edition of Inside CPS. I'm Jessica Perez, and we would like to thank the Inter-American family for sharing their special day with us. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next time.